Hello everybody, this is Ben85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17, Episode 2. No, not Episode 2, Season 2. We are much further than Episode 2. What am I thinking? So today, we're going to be working with the animals again. Specifically, starting out here, we got to be working with silage. We've got silage all made up, and it's time for us to feed it, because if I look here, food's getting down there. We need to take care of the sheep and stuff, and we're also going to be doing some with the pigs when we get to that point. So what we need to do, first of all, is we need a mixer wagon. If you remember, animals require a mixing wagon of some sort. Ooh, that one's 121. No, we don't want that one. I'd really like to get that one, but nope. We're going to have to get the Silo King one. So, this is important to note. You put silage, hay, and straw into the TMR. The TMR consists of 60% base food, 40% power food that can be fed to cows. So, what does that mean? And I think I know how this works. We're going to see if it works out that way. So, let's say you put in 10,000 units total. 4,000 is going to go to power food, and the rest of it's going to go to like silage, hay, straw. It's going to go to these other ones. At least that's the way I understand it. And I think because we're going to a mixer now, it's going to be easier for us to work with it in bale form. So we'll probably end up switching to bales here at some point when we also get the hay loft. We could actually bale up everything that we have right now, which would be an interesting proposition. The other interesting thing, and I'm actually going to show you guys this, if we go under baling technology, you will notice that's the New Holland stuff. We have all of these coon things. What is that? Well, that is part of the DLC from Coon. Put in a bunch of different items here. So we got a bale wrapper. We've got a regular baler. And this looks like it's a combo. Baler and bale wrapper. If we go under tedders, I think there's a tedder in here. Windrowers, there's a merger, which actually is really cool. We have just this guy right now, 9.3. This one, oh, okay, so it does the same width. At some point here, we'll probably get to one of these big ones here. 14.8. 19. We might go with a 14.8. We'll see. I think there's mowers in here too. Okay, just a regular pull behind. So nothing too special. There aren't any loader wagons. So I guess that's about it. But we do have that to work with if we choose to. I've noticed something interesting too, at least on this map. Things have been going, I've been spending a lot more time on this map. Things have been going slow, it seems, and I wonder if that's because we've been putting a lot into the animals and not a lot into equipment and growing stuff. But this tractor's got almost 20 hours on it already, and this save file's got a lot of hours on it. But then again, my other one had a lot of hours on it too. It's kind of a fun game where I can just kind of sit down and enjoy just kind of hanging out. I can do things at the same time if need be. Simply because some of it is automated, so I can just kind of start things up and let it go. Whereas other ones I can't. It's growing. I've got some fields around here that are at 100%. that I helped the farmer out. So they are purchasable. We don't have the money for it, so we're not doing it. So the tip side. Oh, so we can change tip side right, tip side left. Okay. It's probably going to be tip side right. And it kind of looks like we don't need to put any sort of straw in there if we don't want to. But we'll see how things go here. So where is this guy's loader? Where did I leave this? So I was pretty sure I had a loader and a bucket on this thing, right? Oh, I bet you it's in the shed. Of course it's in the shed. Where else would I put equipment? Yep, right there it is. That was not straight at all, but that's okay. So this is where let's see, that's grass, this is hay. This is where bales would be ideal, simply because you can do 4,000 at once, where this is only getting us 1,800. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in, I'm trying to think. So one bucket is 10%. So if we put in 3 of each, no. We're gonna want 4 buckets of each. And then whatever fits for straw. Maybe like 1 bucket of straw in there. After a moment there, I was putting it right over this side. So if it's 11%, means 9 buckets will get us to 99%, right? So we're gonna wanna go 4 of silage, 4 of hay, and then 1 of straw, probably. And I have a feeling that this is gonna take a few of these loads to get it there, but it's okay. Hope you guys don't mind watching me just bucket stuff in. That tipper, we'll probably be able to sell it now then. We don't really need it. Part of me also feels like oh, that was weird. Oh, does it only let you add it so fast because it's mixing it? If that's the case, that's actually a really cool feature. So, yeah, I'm actually going to switch tractors out here. We might as well take the loader tractor if we're going to do it that way. So, let's grab this. And I promise once I get these animal stuff going here, we're going to jump into forestry when we get the chance here. So we're going to spend some time, ooh, let's go this way, playing around in some of the other areas around here. Basically set up a second operation. So we're at 58%, so it should be about 4 loads, 4 bucketfuls of silage should work. Now hopefully I can pick up just silage here and not pick up that chaff, as they would call it. Yep, that was just silage. Whoa. Apparently silage is heavier. Now one thing I do want to try that I think might be kind of interesting is I'd like to get the hay loft, and I'd like to see if we were to put all of our hay and straw into there. First of all, would it let us put it in there chopped instead of bales? And could you just take this guy underneath there and basically fill it up with whatever you want to go in there? Oh, we got chaff that time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to pick up all the chaff. Missed that part. Come on. Well, it's not letting me pick up that part there, apparently. I'm just gonna put it over here. And we'll probably put it in the silo when we get the chance to again. Whenever we fill it again. So. Is this 3 buckets? Ooh. The 4th bucket will not go into the mixer completely, so we'll need a partial bucket here. It's a little weird for me having the camera at an angle like that, but I thought I'd change things up a little bit. Ooh. Yep, see, now we're full. So yeah, this tractor is not ideal for this. It's a little front heavy. I feel like we could benefit from... Yep, so we got 16,000. So yeah, it's a pretty good mix actually. Alright, so let's unload it. Okay, so it's working, it's working. Trying not to get in the way of that guy. Okay, so we could, what I was saying, we could really do with, what are they called? A telehandler, which we used last season some. So let's look at our stats here. So yeah, 6,000 went into there, and I think a bunch of it went into silage. So we'll still have to bring hay over, or grass over probably. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of this. Looks like it's not, maybe a quarter, so we probably have to do like 4 of these wagons full. Which is a lot. Oh, maybe we should look in to see how much a telehandler is gonna cost us. Let's go here. So a telehandler would cost us, 92. Darn. The nice part is though, it holds 4,500. So 2 of those would put us at 9,000. So it'd probably be like a bucket and a half of each of those and then some straw. Or you could eliminate the straw and just put in hay and just put in silage. It'd be about 2 buckets of each, right? 9, 13, yeah, you could do it that way. Wonder how much the garage, how much would it give me to sell this guy? I would probably sell the loader too. Let's ooh. There we go. The bucket we will keep. I feel like a telehandler would be beneficial here. So if I go here, I'm gonna repair it. It must not be letting me repair the there. Let's repair that now. No, won't let me. Apparently it doesn't have an issue. So how much would the garage, how much would that sell for? Really? I could get 82,000 for it? Well, heck, let's take it to the shop and go get a telehandler. If that's what they're going to sell it for. It isn't very often that I use 3 tractors. Only if I'm planting corn or something like that, so. And I can make do with just 2 if I plan it ahead a little bit, so. I say let's go for it here. So. Let me grab a telehandler, and I'll show you guys that when I come back. And when everything is ready for harvest, we'll get the harvest going, and I'll play around with the telehandler a little bit. So we are in the middle of a harvest here. Took the bean field off that's up that way. Working on this wheat field here. Specifically, we're going to grab the straw from it. Which you probably... Okay, this guy is starting to really pee me off because I cannot get him to run worth a darn. I'm really thinking about putting a pair of them in here. So that way they don't have to travel as far and they're less likely to run into things. It just comes down to the fact that they just don't drive straight. The ground is too unlevel or uneven and stuff, and they just start moving out of the way and going in the wrong direction and all that good stuff. So, but I got a bunch of wheat in here. I got a bunch of soybeans sitting in our silos, which is where this stuff will go as well. And the reason we're putting it in the silos is because we're going to use it to feed the pigs, which we need to go get. So let's empty the combine out. Oh. Didn't realize he was full. At least it starts back up again. That's kind of cool that the advanced AI does that. Start unloading, start running again. Because that's what you can do in real life. It works out. Makes sense. I did say we were going to do some, what are they called? The loader that we just bought. Telehandler. That's what I was trying to come up with. I swear those names are hard to come by. Well, this guy's gonna be full in 3 dumps here. This guy, I ended up getting the blue one. Hope you don't mind, guys. I really like the look of it. Oh yeah, that's right, I picked up a bunch of the silage along here. Let's quick get rid of that. So we are gonna have to fill this guy up. But one thing I want to see, I want to test, because somebody screwed up. I accidentally placed the hay loft or hay barn. And I wasn't even in a spot that I wanted it to be necessarily. I was just kind of checking to see what the distance was, how things were going to work out here. And sure enough, I dropped it right there. So what I want to do is I want to see how this thing works. So if I pick up some straw here, am I allowed to just dump it to this side of the building? Well, that doesn't help me. Does it have to be in a wagon of some sort? Or can it only be in bale form? I get the joy of trying to pick all this stuff up. Come on. Missed. Nope. I am stuck or something. Oh, I'm stuck on the fence. Darn fence. There, I got most of it. And it's stuck on the fence again. Okay, so that doesn't work. So we may have to just get bales of everything. Which then I'm not exactly sure how that would work. Like, I don't know how you would take them in and out. That's why I was wondering, maybe it has to be inside of a wagon of some sort. So let's throw some of the straw here. Let's throw it in this wagon. I'll have to watch our combine there. Make sure he doesn't get too full. So we got some straw in here. What happens if we come over here? It's easier when you don't have a bucket. Aha, it says unload. Okay. So if we go up here now, so that's where it's going to fill from. Does not specify anything. I just wonder how much it can actually hold. So we can still do it with loose chaff, loose straw, loose hay, which is actually ideal. It's what I wanted. Just this guy's not in the right spot for sure. Now we're supposed to back this up in there. Good luck doing that with a telehandler. Oh god. Oh yeah. 250,000 liters. Okay. So it holds hay and it holds straw. Well, the reason this is perfect, and we're gonna have to transfer all this stuff now. So this shed's probably gonna get sold back. Ooh. We may have to change how this is laid out partially. Fortunately, we don't have much of a choice with where that hay barn is for now, unless we transfer it to another hay barn. And this guy's getting full. But what's ideal about that is instead of using buckets now, we can basically just bring the mixer over there, tell it to start filling, put however much we need of hay, however much we need of straw, and put silage in, and we should be good to go. No more buckets. So I don't have to try that out now. I know now that I have to do it with a wagon of some sort, which is kind of a pain. I'm probably gonna have to use the loader wagon to try to fill some of that stuff up, put it into there. We're still gonna have to store grass because both our cows and our sheep, I almost said lambs, our sheep use grass, so we're gonna need it for both of those. But this guy's gonna have to get dumped out. I am just gonna load it into our silos, and I guess actually all this straw can be picked up and put back in there, or put in there, I should say. Now I wonder if it can handle bales. I do have the ability to buy bales at the shop, so I wonder if we brought a bale home, just to be curious, of course, whether or not it would just go into there, because that would be kind of cool. some reason I doubt it'll work that way, because I think it needs to have the wagon unload option. So let's put this in here. Ooh. And let's go grab some piggies. There we go. That's going good. Here we go. So we want pigs. We want to buy... Oh, we can only get 9 at a time. Gonna be a lot of trips, isn't it? But we got pigs. So we finally got our third animal. What I found was odd was this last night as it rolled around, there was no animal or livestock like upkeeping costs, which there has been ever since I had them. So I don't know if 100% all feed, if that forces you to pay for the remainder of the feed or something. It kind of seemed that way, which I thought was kind of odd. Let's see here. Let's see if I remember still how to get home. Oh, that's right, you can raise it and lower this. I forgot that. Something to do with where the back of the trailer is then. This way. Whoa, watch out, piggies. This way. Now I'll get to show you guys what I meant when it comes to, let's see here. Oh, we went the wrong way. Or why I'm putting things into the silos. Because it should make feeding the pigs very easy. What was it, 5,800 a pop or something? So let's say 6 grand. No, I was gonna turn in there, but I don't want to. Let's say 6 grand. We got $98,000, so 60,000 would be 10 loads. 90,000 would be 15 loads. Times 9, you're looking at well over 100 pigs. About 150 pigs, which is way more than we need. Plus we got 9 on here right now. So I just kind of want to get them started. So what we want to do is we just want to unload them. So we now have pigs in there. We're going to need this guy. So if you remember, they need corn, they need a grain. So we've got wheat in there right now. We got soybeans in there right now. We don't have a root crop. And the base food of corn, we've got a field of corn right down there that we gotta harvest still. But the problem with these guys is we can't actually use a TMR mixer. So I figured the fastest way to do this is to just have a wagon. And let's just fill it partially up with feed. I'll probably end up filling it up all the way and then just bring it over and just drop in what I need to give in and then just put it back into the system. I gotta remember which is which. Okay, so it's this one. So, oh, I was pretty close. We'll have to get some water for him too. But basically, I can go along the lines here, and all of the feed. You know, you got straw, you got the corn, the wheat, the soybeans, and then if we get the root crops, we just fill up the wagon out of the silo, Fill up the trough. When it's full, you dump the rest back into the silo and get the next food. It should be able to allow us to feed the pigs pretty quickly. Oops. I forgot about that guy. So at least we get the pigs fed. So I'm going to keep working at this, get the pigs all fed up, and then I'm going to come back and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do here for mixing, to make mixing up our TMR very quick and easy when it comes to our cows. Alright, so we've got everything harvested, minus the straw, which I haven't gotten yet. And I moved some of the material into here, so let's try out this system and see if we actually have it all figured out. So our capacity is what, 16,000 I think? So if we do this, and if we hit start, so that's 27%. So it doesn't give us the option of... Oh, I know how this is going to have to work. We're going to have one of these for hay. We're going to have one of these for straw. So we can do this. Because the problem is it's not allowing me to grab or to fill. Actually, what you could probably do... And we'll do this for the second load here. I think I know a way around it. So let's grab some straw here. Actually, I don't think I want a full bucket full, do I? Oh. I don't want to go too much. I may have actually messed up the mix. We'll find out, actually. So let's hook up. Let's go over by our silage, which I have yet to fully set up. No, I think we'll be okay. And then we'll get to see if my theory is right. So the problem is the wagon only had hay in it, and it wanted to keep filling hay. So if I wanted to force it to fill something else, I want to see if I start with silage and then I go over there and I try to fill hay. It'll change it into something else, and then when I want to retry and put more into it, I think it'll give me the option to continue. Hopefully. We're going to find out. And yes, I am using conveyors. I hope you don't mind. But it's going to be the easiest way to do this silage. I'm going to go right along here. Come on. Did this get changed that you can't do that, or does it need to have somewhere to go? Because I thought I did silage in my last playthrough with this. Looks like a little sweeper guy might be stuck. So yeah, if I go up with this, it's not putting anything on the belt. So if I go grab this guy and put it underneath there. Did silage get broken? Did they update the game so that you can't do silage on them? Because that should be filling. What if I go and say unload here? No? Oh, what the heck? Oh man, is this not gonna work? I don't want this attached anymore. Yeah, it doesn't seem to care. Is it able to pick up other things? So let's say I go. Oh, the problem is it's not touching. The wheel's not touching the ground. That's why I'm unable to steer. Does it have something to do with the silo itself? Well, here I thought it would be easy. Maybe the belts aren't gonna work. Or maybe I've got some mod that's interacting with it and it's not working. Well, let's just look quick. If we go into the belt systems, why is silage red? That is silage, right? Silage, oh, maybe that's not meant, maybe you can't do it anymore. Well, that would suck. I suppose because people were filling their bunkers into the biogas they were doing, like I did. Maybe they decided that that was not a viable solution. Well, if that is the case, I guess we're just gonna have to do it with our bucket here. I was gonna say, oh wait, no, that's silage. Is the roll. Yeah, that's allowable. In both of them. I wonder if there's not something screwy with this bunker. Maybe something with the map. I guess I'm gonna have to play around with it and see what I come up with. Yep, it switched over, so it is now silage. So, let's just fill this up quick. Cows needed anyways. And we are full. Well, at least we can test my other theory. Yeah, straw is at the very limit. So yeah, 16,000, so we want less than 25%. So we need at least, or we need less than 4,000 straw in there each time we do this. Is it gonna go back the other way? Yeah. Try not to run them over. It's going so slow. There we go. It's unloading. So if we put like 3,000 straw into it, we have 13,000 left, so that'd be 6.5. One bucket is about 44, so we need a bucket and about 2 grand. And I have about 2,000 in there. So let's dump this in there. Let's go grab another bucket full. We're gonna have to see if we can figure out why our conveyors don't work, but I'll do that off camera. Yeah, this works really well now that the we actually got, ooh, don't drop stuff. We got a telehandler that can really handle the weight of a bucket full. I mean, it's what it's designed for. So, yep, we were going for 6,500. We got 67. Close enough. My original numbers, I was thinking 33% for each one. Well, it doesn't work because, you know, straw's got to be below 25% for it to be a valid mix. So, gotta keep that in mind. So, this idea is going to work if it allows me to fill off of here. If it doesn't, then my idea is not going to work at all, and then we're going to probably have to go to bales. Guess what? It doesn't give me the option to fill. So you know what that means? The hay barn is not going to work for this. So we're going to have to switch over to bales, basically, to make this easier. Bales and the big mixer is what it's going to come down to. So that's unfortunate. I guess the last thing here I want to do, because I got to pick up that straw. I want to see where this is. Okay, so it's not too bad. I want to go here to the shop. Oh, not purchase yet. We need to go around this side of the shop because we need to sell our... Well, wait. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell this. Because I don't think I'm gonna be doing it. Well, I'm gonna probably be getting grass, but I might be able to do that by bales. We'll see. We got enough grass right now that we're okay, but we're gonna have to get into baling technology. And let's see, this does... I think that's a square baler. It doesn't actually specify what kind of bales it does. I know that one does squares, and that one does rounds. So we're at 102 here, 102 for this one, 105 for the Kuhn one. Kuhn one takes 185 horse, 185 horse. So it looks like they're all about the same. And we're also gonna need this guy. Ooh, 70,000. Ooh. Okay, so we don't have the money for the guy to pick it up, so I kind of like this guy. So we got 33,000 now. We're gonna have to either do some more work for some other farmers or sell some stuff. Actually, we probably got enough wool to sell that we could probably pay for that pickup machine. But yeah, we're gonna switch over to bales. Gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna store them or how I want to do it. But I think that's for another episode. I guess I'll show you guys that when we come back in the next episode, when I have it all figured out. Because, I mean, it's not like it's going to be that entertaining. I'm going to be kind of looking at the different buildings, kind of rearranging the farm, trying to figure out how best to do things. And I don't know. I don't think it'll be that fun or exciting. So instead, next episode, we're gonna get some money saved up, and I think we're gonna go, because I'm gonna plant all the fields. I'll probably sell whatever I make, and so in other words, harvest it, and come back, and we're gonna start getting into forestry. So thank you all for watching, guys, and as always, take it easy.